Rob here. I got a question from Jonas from Germany. Ooh. Coming to you from Quebec. Quebecois City. Imperial Theater, as it says there on the, see look, we have these. Here you go. Oh, set list, everything.
That's cool.
How do you like this dressing room too? Hans? Anyway, let's do some Q&A, man. Hey, Rob. What was your favorite guitar riff to practice back in the 80s? I started playing Thrown to the Wolves on guitar lately, and the riff shortly before the verse kicks in is definitely one of my favorites. Is it written by you? Oh, nice ones, bro. I'll start from the end and work my way back. That riff you're talking about, yep, that's written by me, and that is one of my favorite riffs too. That's a good riff to practice. It's a little bit of a tricky riff to practice. In fact, one of my favorite guitar students, Max, who plays in Sonic Titans nowadays, that was one of his favorite riffs to learn, of all things. We worked on that because it's a good riff to practice to, actually. So what was my favorite guitar riff to practice back in the 80s? I'm not sure about my one favorite riff, but of all things that you would bring that up, that's great, because one of the favorite riffs that I did like to practice was, sorry I'm laughing because my cameraman Ted's trying so hard to suppress his coughing. Ted's back there going, so if you hear some weird, just let it out, Ted. Anyway, the riff in Kill As One that goes right before the verse. So it's a similar type of a riff as the one in Throne of the Wolves. And in fact, the riff in Throne of the Wolves that you're talking about, that riff was based on the riff from Kill As One. I like that riff and the placement of it, how it leads into the verse, and it's the same trick happening in Throne of the Wolves. Busted, you got me. But it's that kind of riff. It's a notey riff. It's kind of a scale kind of thing going up, skipping some notes and going up and down, and switching the final chord at the end of the riff. Does one chord, does the scale thing, and different chord, back and forth, and it's fun because your fingers move up and down. And there you go. Just keep it short and simple. Nice question. Nice questions. Thanks. Later.
Hey, Mark Ossigator from Death Angel with this fan Q&A, the most recent fan Q&A segment, or edition, if you will, coming from Quebec City. Here we go. This one is from Paul. Gosh, I'm gonna mess up his last name. Susi, maybe Paul Yasusi, from the USA, where we're not at the moment. What band or bands have you performed with live that you were really excited about doing? Gosh, the list is massive. As far as, if you mean been on the same bill with, Metallica, definitely. Judas Priest. Those are my two faves that I've been most excited about being on the same bill with. But, you know, we've been on festival shows with, you know, man alive, some bands that, you know, have blown my mind for years. And I mean, I'm always excited about playing with Exodus. They're, you know, friends of ours. I've been on stage, and if you mean that, I've been lucky enough to be on stage with Metallica. I've been lucky enough to be on stage with Jerry Cantrell. We've also played with Alice in Chains. And I think those probably be, you know, off the top of my head, those are bands I've been most excited about playing with. Yeah, and I've got a couple coming up this summer that we've yet to hit the stage with, and that's going to be, I'm excited, we're going to play with The Refused. That'll be very exciting. And, you know, other than that, they escape me, but I'm sure the list is very lengthy, but my favorite place in the world to be is on the stage, so there you go. And if I get to play with bands that I admire, it makes it even more special. So thanks for the question, Paul, and see you soon enough from the stage.